All right, so I'm here in Vancouver, BC. I've been exploring the city, but when you're in Canada, the one tasty treat or food you have to try that's really unique to Canada, they might have in other places, is poutine. And today, I'm gonna go to the very best poutine in Canada, which I know is very, very controversial that I said that, and put in the comments below what's actually the best. The only reason I say is because this is a place that I've been to, and it's called Fritz, I believe, and it's here in downtown Vancouver, near Granville, which used to be the party spot. And so we're gonna go there, and I'm gonna show you why this is my favorite place and what I think is the best poutine in Canada. Oh my gosh, it's been maybe a decade since I've been here, so I'm pretty excited to try this poutine once again. Here's the menu. So you get obviously different sizes. Poutine with soda pop. So these are all the different toppings you can get. Pulled pork, chicken, smoked meat. All right, before I order, let me tell you what poutine really is. So if you're not familiar with what poutine is, that's just French fries, which by the way, they've got French fries all lined up over here that are deep fried to crispy perfection. They put some kind of protein, definitely gravy. Actually, the protein might be optional, and then cheese curds. That's your basic poutine. So that's what we're gonna get, but here you can get all kinds of toppings. And look at all those French fries just lined up, ready to go. I wish I had a deep fryer like that at home because I bet you those are super crispy. One thing that's unique about this place that is different from other poutine places is they've got so many options in terms of these dips. Garlic lovers, Cajun, ketchup, wasabi, dill, lemon, chipotle mayo. I mean, they literally have everything. Mango, churri, chutney, sun-dried tomato paste. I mean, seriously, this is a full meal and you can really mix it up. This is kind of funny here. They've got hot dogs, but only until midnight. Not sure why, but yeah, if you want hot dogs and poutine, you can get it. Obviously, you can order just French fries, which if you're a French fry lover, obviously you will love poutine, but if you don't want the other stuff like the gravy and the cheese curds, just ordering French fries, this is the place to go. Because sometimes it's hard to get really decent, well deep fried French fries, and this is a place I'd go if I was craving French fries, especially late at night. I'll get a medium poutine, some MTL smoked meat, gravy, and then I'll get curry ketchup. They've got all kinds of toppings, which lets you mix it up even if you want to try this more often. This guy's putting the cheese curds on, getting the gravy. Oh my gosh, I bet the gravy is amazing. This is smoked meat, the gravy, and then down below I think is all the cheese curds. This is the curry ketchup. We're gonna eat this outside though. Oh baby. We went outside because we're sweating from walking the whole city, which is a perfect reason to get some poutine, but we want to be outside with some fresh air. By the way, I'm here with Austin. How is this so far?
It's fantastic. It's
right?
Really great.
So the dip, I haven't tried it yet because I wanted to wait till I got this on camera.
Yes.
I haven't had this maybe in 8 or 10 years. And I know some people have said, hey, it's not really that good, or they found other places. For me personally, and I know I'm from out of town, I don't know all the spots, this is the best. Let's try it. The gravy, first off, just hits your taste buds. It's so strong, it's so flavorful, and then of course get all these cheese curds.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Look at the cheese ball. That cheese ball. This is actually good to eat outside.
It's so messy.
You spill things. Let's show you what this cheese bowl is all about. Oh baby, oh my gosh. I can't tell you enough how good the gravy is.
Yeah.
Because the gravy is so good, even if you didn't get protein, it's like you're eating meat, so
Yeah.
it's full of flavor. The cheese curds being on the piping hot French fries, which were just deep fried, is melty. And I personally don't like the squeakiness that sometimes you get with cheese curds. This is not squeaky. And this smoked meat, oh my gosh, I got the MTL smoked meat. I don't know what the MTL stands for, but
Maybe Montreal?
oh, maybe you're right. Oh, I just totally dropped some of that smoked meat.
Good for a bird.
There you go. Or a rat.
Or a rat.
Oh my gosh. I can't tell you guys how good this is. I got the curried ketchup. I've heard of it before. I don't know if I've tried it. I can't remember. But let's see how it is. That's a game changer right there. It's sweet. Obviously, it's got kind of a full of spice flavor because of the curry. It's almost like a chutney essence to it. What'd you get, by the way?
Pulled pork.
Yeah.
And then the mango curry chutney, which is fantastic. It is also sweet. It's obviously kind of chutney-like.
Oh my God, I can't even talk right now because it's so good.
It's so good.
We just got done walking for 7 miles. We had just ate hamburgers and French fries
Yeah,
not too
true.
long ago, so I was like, I don't want it. This is how good this poutine is. Even if you're a little full, it's delicious. The flavors just hit. The French fries are crispy.
Yeah.
To me, that's so important that the French fries are crispy.
Especially with the gravy.
It has to hold up to the gravy.
Exactly.
This place, Fritz, whatever, it stands up to the gravy. It melts the cheese curd, so it's almost like cheesy, not cheese curdy. And then just the flavors and all around. Also, I was kind of thinking, I don't want something too salty. It's not too salty. It's perfectly salted. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of poutine in general because I feel most places have soggy French fries.
Yeah.
The gravy's like whatever, and the cheese curds really are squeaky. They're not melted, and then there's usually not any cool toppings. Sometimes there's options for some kind of protein, but here with the dip and everything.
The dip, it seriously does bring it to another level. It like changes everything about poutine. I've never
Yeah.
had poutine with anything other than kind of the classic topping.
Yeah, and
maybe something else, but never a dip like this.
if I was just eating this poutine with just the French fries, with just their gravy, with just the cheese curds, I would be down with it.
Totally.
But the sauce mixes it up. See, at one point, I get tired of eating poutine. It's like, oh, like it's kind of heavy on the stomach. But because the sauce is so refreshing, I'm gonna make a confession though. This is the first time I'm eating poutine and I'm not drunk. Because normally this spot is a place I used to go to back in the day when I go clubbing, and I was hungry after going to the club, drinking a whole bunch of drinks, dancing, and I was just hungry and I was starving for something good. Typically there's these pizza places. I think it's called Numero Uno's Numero Uno's.
Yeah.
Solid place, white sauce, that was the one to get. But if you can make it here and it wasn't too busy, which today just by chance it wasn't busy at all. We were the only ones in there at first. It's a place I would recommend. I don't know, how much was it by the way?
It was like $13 a person, 13, $14 a person. And we added like 3 or 4 different things to it.
Definitely not cheap, but I don't know. You tell me, like, is that cheap for around here? I would pay it.
Canadian dollars too.
Yeah, but it totally satisfies my craving every single time I'm here. As I mentioned, I'm not a big fan of poutine. I've had the poutine at Costco and that was really good, but nothing close to this poutine right here. Oh my gosh, I don't know what else to show you because like, seriously, I've eaten half of it. Be ready though, because they give you this little sauce packet. If you don't know what to do, you just squeeze it right down the side. But I remember back in the day, I would go there, not necessarily stumbling, but I was definitely drunk, hungry, because I had just got done drinking probably at that point like 6 or 7 beers and hadn't eaten anything for a few hours, and I would go there and I would do exactly what we're doing. I would just sit down some random curb or bench and would just enjoy poutine with whoever I was. Now I'm enjoying it with you.
It's great. Thanks for showing me this.
Yeah.
I'm actually really interested to try different combinations of things. Just the meats alone, different meats on it, like the chicken, you got the Montreal smoked meat. I'm curious to see how that changes the kind of the whole vibe of the dish.
You saw there's so many sauces.
Yeah.
But it's not just that, it's also all the toppings that you get, right? I could drink this dip. It's that good. It's like,
It looks fantastic.
it's like a dessert. When I think of poutine, the ideal poutine, the one that I want to eat, or if I was with somebody, I'm like, this is the place to go to, Fritz, right here. I don't know if they have other locations. It's worth the drive. It's in downtown by Granville, as I mentioned. Open really late too. That's another cool thing. It's open till 1 a.m. I thought we were gonna go eat somewhere. I was like craving Japanese food. I'm not craving it because I am actually full. Even though this was 13 bucks, it'll fill you up. That's why I've already heard 2 gunshots. But you know what? That's downtown Vancouver for you. Granville, just kind of changed over the years. There's a lot more clubs back then, but yeah. Would you come back here?
I definitely will.
And try the other sauces?
Oh, I definitely will.
I feel like those sauces are so good, I would just buy like a container of those sauces.
I would, yeah.
Make it. Maybe the next video I do about poutine, I'll actually make poutine.
I like that.
With Beecher's cheese curds.
I would like that.
It's the gravy though. It's all about the gravy. I'll tell you this, I'm definitely craving a beer though.